Oh, this thing wants to get noisy right now. Give me a second. Hello, folks. We'll give it a minute for people to start popping in. We'll be out cruising. We're going to go see if we can find some crime. Earlier, noisy thing. Oh, come on, man. There we go. So how's everyone doing tonight? Oh, I see good morning, good evening. Hello, everyone. How was everyone's day today? I had a busy day. Well, boss lady's at home tonight. I got another friend riding with me tonight. We're going to go out and see what kind of trouble we can get into. That squawk was a little nasty, wasn't it? Hey, AB, how you doing, man? So earlier today, a 10-year-old little girl went missing from her home. She was an adopted little girl. And we went over, we did a live. They wound up finding her tonight at Food for Less. But I tell you what, man, the comments that we had coming over the live feeds and the missing persons were pretty horrible, just because of the fact that they were stating nasty comments about race. And because at first they said foster, then it was changed to where she was adopted. They had adopted her many years ago. And there were some nasty individuals on here that were talking really nasty because the child was white and was living with a black family. That's disgusting that people talk that way about people just because of their skin tone. We all bleed the same color, folks. So tonight, I blocked and banned probably a dozen people from our groups because of that. The little girl was found. She was found a couple miles away at Food for Less. You know, she had been gone since about a little before 11 o'clock this morning, somewhere around there. And they wound up finding her at dark tonight, right around dark time. We covered a funeral / celebration of life for Stephen Duke Morales. That will be up later tonight. It's uploading at home. For anybody that did not get to catch the services will be up on YouTube on AV News Crew later on. I don't know, you know, they said she left over the fence, so in a way you can consider that a runaway. Why? I don't know. Nobody knows. They stay No sign, anything wrong. What do we need to address?
Copy, will do. Squad 20 injury ALS 11933 Leland Avenue, Pleasant Sunshine. On the answer that 14 site, off Largo Vista Road 1022, stairs have calmed down.
So hello to everybody that's just coming on. But I think, was that Mrs. C? What was it you wanted to address? Was there a question or a subject? What is it? Oh yeah, there's all kinds of people that want to make waves out in the YouTube world. I'm not so much worried about the other channels. If they want to be drama, they can be drama. But if they come over, they will be blocked from ours. But yeah, I'm so glad she was found also, because, you know, a 10-year-old little girl walking around in any town is not a good thing. I'm a little tired, but I'll be okay. I think I'll go get me a Red Bull and maybe a cup of coffee, and I don't know.
Squad 28, conscious person 14135, East Mulberry Drive, Unit 3, Pleasantville.
You know, in regards to the Cal City missing toddlers, you know, a lot of people want to, you know, put that in the same realm as other missing children. But that case is way different, because when you look at it, it's very suspicious. It looks like foul play. Foul play can come from many sides, you know. But, I mean, yeah, I take days off. It's the foul play. That whole thing in Cal City just stinks. You know, it stinks. When you look at it from the beginning, you know, it's right around the holidays. It was on a interesting night to a busy night, actually. Because if I'm correct, it was the 21st, on the 21st, which was also, I think, the Christmas star, and so a lot of people were busy out doing stuff. But then when you get to the day of the interview and you talk to neighbors around the neighborhood, nobody ever saw kids come out of the house. The kids didn't come out of the house per the West was because of COVID, but COVID's not going to jump across streets. The kids should have been allowed to go out and play, but when you look at the yard over there, there's no toys. We don't know what the inside of the house looked like. But then you get to the point where the adoptive parents do their little press release interview, and it was interesting to say the least. Their reactions, the body language, the way they spoke in regards to it, the way they spoke in regards to the children. No, and I see you're stating we don't know how long they've been missing. No, we don't know. And my guess, that's why Bakersfield PD is now asking for anybody in the last year that had talked to them or seen them to please come forward and contact them. You can do it anonymously. You don't have to go on record. You can do it anonymously. But it appears that they're actually, they're turning over a lot more stones. I pray that we get closure on this case soon. No matter which way it goes. I pray for closure because it's just not right. No, they said Chalk was not the dog. They were supposed to be playing with Chalk, as in drawing and so forth like that with Chalk in the backyard. But, I mean, when you looked on the back patio, you didn't see a bunch of drawings, you didn't see a bunch of chalk. Then chalk appeared another day, and I mean, they put the children out there to play on the patio. And how cold was it that day? It was cold, and it got dark. Yeah, so 40 degrees out, and you put your kids on the back patio. Nah, something's not right. Something just is not right with that case. And then they supposedly left, took off when it was dark, and it was dark at that point, is what they stated. And I've showed everybody what it looked like when it was dark out there, and I don't know any anybody that would go out that yard.
159, squad 159.
My understanding, okay, we'll go back to the other one real quick about the little girl. My understanding is she climbed over the fence to leave the yard.
Name is given. Address out of Stafford, Arizona. It's Class D David and showing valid. 110 Town 3. Go for an amount.
I haven't heard any confirmation about them searching any water areas. Not yesterday. But I do know there's been a lot of different rumors going around. That thing is noisy, but it's not as fast.
Which one here?
This one, the Mustang.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's typical. I like to be noticed and heard.
Sorry, folks. Had to play with them. And I didn't even kick in secondaries.
Yeah, he wasn't liking that.
That's sad. I'm sorry. I had to play with the guy with the loud Mustang. I should.
Are you on mission here? Destination?
We're just cruising. We're listening for the radio for a call.
I just didn't know if you were
Yeah, we're going around. Boss lady's not with me. But he is. Because boss lady drives faster than I do. So yeah, we're okay. But I just like when they have the cars and they sound so souped up. And then they punch it and they don't go nowhere. Yeah, that was funny because I didn't even kick in the secondaries on this thing. So it was kind of funny. Thank you. Want a minute?
It's quiet out there, huh?
Well, as far as I see social services, you're saying you probably are talking about CPS, Child Protective Services. So far, I haven't heard a statement come out from Child Protective Services in regards to the toddlers. I have not heard it come out. Nothing. And you would think, due to the fact that the two were adopted, and they haven't confirmed if the other ones were adopted or still foster, because we've been given different stories on that from law enforcement. And we know.
Street East and Avenue R2, Little Rock. Informant overheard several shots. No one seen. One call. Seconds 284.
We'll listen for that call right there. That sounds like maybe shots fired. We'll see if we wind up. No, we're not going to rev the engine. We don't do that very often. But it's fun once in a while. You got to blow it out. I should have kicked a second. That's that little police interceptor motor. You got to love them.
while you're really staticky, confirm where your Atlantic coast are at.
What? I saw something about Lucky Street.
Can't even read. I took my glasses.
What about
I couldn't read the comments.
Huh.
Got an extra pair of specs in there.
I don't know.
Don't need them. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where, the adoptive parents are. Because I'm sure, if law enforcement needs them, I'm sure they know how to get a hold of them. And, I mean, when I went out there to Bakersfield the other day, you guys know when I did that live, when they said that rumor was flipped around about Wanda West. Well, it was kind of different because I'm standing out in front of their house, okay, talking, and I hear somebody making like dog noises, and then I hear them making like owl noises, and it's coming from Wanda West's house. So somebody was in there just making weird noises, which is kind of different, And then they would close the door, then they would open it and make other weird sounds, animal noises. Well, when did Trezell scam somebody out of money?
Testing with fire station 78, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, LA clear on Blue 8.
Well, as far as somebody in a apartment, you can actually get
78, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can get a room licensed for 3 children to stay in. You can have 3 children in a room as long as you get the licensing done properly. So you can easily have 6 children in a house. I mean, all the main questions are still haven't been answered.
Assault ALS 149, 1249.
The ones that I've asked and they're still unanswered was, are the other children, we know there's 2 bio, 2 adopted, but are the other 2 adopted or foster? We've been told 3 times different things. Another one, when is the last time those children were seen? And I'm not talking somebody saying they saw them. When is a time-stamped video or photo? When is the last time the adoptive family's extended family saw them or talked with them? Is it the next one? Is it true that Jacqueline was being abused? Then you have, when is the last time a DCFS CPS worker saw those children? Or any of the children in the home? Well, no, they could do 2 adults and 6 children in a 3-bedroom apartment. That's what they're supposed to be allowed. But then again, that's what the guidelines are in LA County. It looks to me like possibly Kern County is more lenient. Because I know in LA County, you have to go through a lot to get approved. And then you have at least monthly visits from DCFS. And usually once or twice a year, the workers also have to take photos and write down the description.
We need to take 96 from S and hold it right there.
Oh, all right.
265 out of Hannah, 1020 Victor, suspect run from him.
And it's going to be the male black wearing a green sweatshirt.
All right.
Copy male black green sweatshirt. Is there you to respond? 264 Tillman and 3. Is there a second here to respond?
Looks like we'll be going out here and see if we can catch up with this one. It looks like somebody just footbelled on a... Okay, so what it is there was a 1029 Victor, which is a stolen vehicle, that the driver wound up bailing out of the vehicle, and he's on a foot bail. So they're setting up a containment, so we'll head out there, folks, and go see if we can catch up with this one. No, I don't know what the inside of the home looked like at Cal City. But I've seen photos of the inside of the home, but I've never entered that home. I know there are some people out there that stated that I've trespassed onto that property, but it's funny, the person that stated that is one that actually trespassed that property. Yeah, you can do a virtual of that home, but what you can't do is you can't do a virtual of how they're furniture and so forth like that is set up. Oh, Trezell, whatever, however you want to say it. He's actually under Trey West on Facebook. I found his Facebook too. Okay, as far as them buying the house, as far as I've seen, there was a lot of issues with them purchasing that home. It was supposed to be a 30-day escrow that took over 100 days. The old property owner stated that there was major issues with their income, with everything all around with it. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows what the deal is with that house? You know, it was stated that money was sent to them from different accounts, but then the money, if I'm correct, has to sit in that account for like 30 days before it shows as their money. So everything was taking time, and people were sending it Zelle, Venmo, all different ways. People also stated, I haven't seen the paperwork, but people also stated that the individual that helped them on the house had issues herself with law enforcement and funding. So, you know, we will probably never know about that unless they start at the beginning, start all over, and investigate the whole thing. About drinking and driving. I hope you're not talking about me. You'd be lucky if I have 1 or 2 beers a year. I'm not a big drinker, sorry. The only thing I might drink is a juice. And not no spike juice. Alright, so we're gonna do a little donut here, folks. Don't get sick on the turn. we're headed out to the Little Rock area. We're gonna go see if we can come up on this stolen vehicle foot pursuit.
Okay. Yeah, he just went to where he does the accident. A big movement over there on that side of like a trailer area.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I'm actually not in my car. There's anybody that can And in it coming up, post up on 96, and as you're at, then get it behind that. Come to our location, we're gonna jump over this property to check it out.
Truck parking location.
Huh?
Is it truck parking location?
Oh, over here? You know where we're going?
96 and that's?
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna let this come go.
area right there, and have a big movement on the west side of the backyard where you guys are at.
I thought I heard siren, but I don't know the radio.
You better get your ass out there, man. Come on. Really? God. Pull out and stop in the middle of the road. That's intelligence. Let's roll. Where are we rolling? I need to roll to the donut shop. Yeah, well, you saw how that guy pulled out right there. That's what's really dangerous, actually, for our law enforcement out here, because people pull right out. People go through barricades. Just an accident that occurred last night. Somebody hit a patrol car that was parked. Luckily, nobody was majorly injured. But I was at that location last night and standing on that side where the car was actually hit.
65, do you have a plate on the 1029 Victor?
Is that another 1029 Victor?
Is there someone tonight that we're flying now? I'm waiting, sir. It's a 24 copy.
You know, it looks like we're going fast, huh, folks? But we're actually doing the speed limit. I don't have red and blues. I can't blow lights and do 100.
Back, can you take air muscle?
Yeah.
Check something.
Oh, well, I didn't hear about that. They found another person in the water in San Diego? That's not good. So, curiosity, where's everybody at tonight? Where are we all at? Alright.
This is for all pumping units, man, and containment switch up. TAC 1, again, TAC 1, passion cleared at 2154.
Alright.
Go ahead. Here, 29 code 1.
So, North Carolina, Calgary, New Mexico, Arkansas. Oh, we everywhere tonight. Visalia, Tehachapi. So we should be rolling up in probably about another 2 minutes. We'll be rolling up on the scene where this individual did a foot bail out of a stolen vehicle. You know, they had another one earlier today where it was stated that the individual got out of the car and ran and had a rifle in his hand and actually turned around with it. I would say if he turned around with a rifle in his hand, he's lucky to be alive. This is an interesting area over here, folks. This is an unincorporated area. This is Little Rock, California.
Confirm you're going to be in the jail. I'll be in the lobby.
I hear sirens, but I don't see lights. Oh, he's coming behind us. We got another one rolling behind us. I'll pull over in a second and we'll let him go by as soon as he gets up.
ALS 5143 Foxstoria Street, crossing Ferndale. When and disregards are related to your 11550.
So let's see if we can find the vehicle that he bailed out of. We'll turn around real quick here, folks, and that way we can look in. Yeah, that's going to be it right there.
On the driveway?
On the street. Yeah, it's probably the car up there on the street, folks. It's going to get a little grainy because I'm zooming in.
Avenue.
14, unconscious person, 11822 South Wilkie Avenue, cross of 116th Street.
Yep.
Yeah, you got the following me from all over the damn place.
Yeah. My favorite donut is a lightly powdered cherry. Oh, now we're going to get on donuts. Yeah, I'm about ready for that now. Come on, y'all going to make me hungry. I'm going to have to go get me some fat donuts and, you know. Here, I'll do this.
Yeah, searching and they just got him.
No, they're searching. They're actually out here. They're searching the neighborhood.
10-4 will advise to 1022. All units stand by for fire alarm version.
All right. Let's do this, folks. We're back. For some reason, it interrupted us.
9026 South 8th Avenue, cross of Arborvitae.
There we go.
Entrance to the backyard at 37216. We're going to kind of clear it.
On Florence.
Yeah, for some reason we got kicked off. And then it came back. I was able to get us back without starting a new live feed. But we're out here at Avenue S and 96th Street East in Little Rock, where they're looking for
Already done, sir.
a person that ran from a stolen vehicle. Oh no, I'm definitely not law enforcement. We are media. We are news. That's it.
Their brother's friend who's schizophrenic at location having an episode requesting informant to step out and DP.
I could never be a cop. Oh boy. I could never be a cop because
Continuing on DP to step out informant.
I don't have the temperament.
Informant refusing to leave. DP wearing a green hoodie, black t-shirt, on head, black pants, tag 27. They're unit to take nuisance. 263 John, take nuisance.
Oh, I can see we got a couple friendly dogs next to us.
Gotta have them. Sketchy neighborhood.
But apparently the guy bailed out over there.
Go for 10, David.
And when he bailed out, he hopped the fence, went through a yard. So he could be anywhere in this area.
Do is give him a call back.
Thank you.
And this area generally has large properties. A lot of the properties around here are basically horse properties and so forth.
Engine 172, Battalion 20, respond with task force. LA City 66 on a structure apartment, 3520 West 71st Street, cross of West Boulevard.
Oh, that's where we're at right now, by your son's girlfriend's house? Oh, they're in the backyard now. They're searching the backyards over that way now.
Engine 60 unconscious person, 3319 Walnut Avenue, cross of Wardlow.
So anyways, for anybody just coming in, we were just chit-chatting and a call came out for a stolen vehicle. And the individual foot-bailed, there was a black man that foot-bailed and ran into the neighborhood over here somewhere.
Can't launch over that. You better get that window up.
I'll close it a little bit. Hey, man. No, that sounded like one of them dogs was getting ready to come over the fence next to us. So the windows are going up a little bit. We'll leave them down just enough to where they can't get in.
Cujo's out there watching us.
Yeah, it sounded like Cujo's out here.
Well, I wonder if he lived in the house and just went in and hid.
Student Squad 28, cardiac arrest, 7322, Newland Avenue, crossing Mar Vista.
Still looking.
Yeah, they're looking. You can see. Looks like they're searching. You can see there's quite a few of them over there. Whoa.
He must know something now, huh?
Looks like they're going up to the corner home now. They're at the front door.
Student 16, Squad 164, difficulty breathing, 1149, East 82nd Street, crossing Central.
They're looking for a man that ran from a stolen vehicle. Yeah, we know he didn't. Hey, on the way here, we know he didn't jump this fence. And then there's another fence over there that one of the deputies stuck his head over and apparently bailed back real quick. He says, I don't think he's back there because there's a pit bull back there that didn't sound very nice. Come on, no political stuff on here. Oh, that's your kid walking around over there? Well, if they don't get a canine up here or get the helicopter, because how dark it is,
54, Sick ALS,
this man may get away.
South Atlantic Avenue, Unit 116, cross the gauge.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, folks.
Squad 153, Squad 154.
Oh,
Sick
here
ALS,
it comes. Time to find them.
1209 East Padillo Street. Unit
I hear the helicopter coming.
crossing Glendora. Attendant Squad 21, chest pain, 14013 South Cornbloom Avenue.
They have
Well, once they light it up, should I get out so I can show you guys the helicopter lighting it up around here or what? Show you how they do it in LA County?
do they have infrared? They do, right?
They could do both. I don't know. It depends which one it is.
time if they didn't have it.
Oh, my Lord. Now y'all want me to get out. See, I shouldn't have opened my mouth, huh? It doesn't look like he's going to light it up. Maybe he's got the heat sensor. But you can see him up there. They're searching the backyards over at this area. You can see they got a bob down all the way over here. They got a pretty good sized containment up. I think maybe they're looking for heat. Because so far they haven't kicked on the light yet. Let's see. Alright, I think he's gone. Always gotta be somebody ignorant coming in. Ooh. Well, if you let me see, the big bus that says Paris on it, that is the mayor of Lancaster, and he pays for an advertisement. He likes to advertise on the sides of buses, and he likes to do bulletin boards also. I'm sure y'all just saw that. They lighted me to see who I was. Mayor / lawyer, yeah, he's both. Well, you can see they're coming out of that location. But it appears they don't see him. So I'm going to climb back in the car and we'll see if we can listen for the radio and see what they got going.
it looks like everyone's busy. You want to come with me to these two priorities? Yeah, give me a minute. I gotta take care of something at the station. Alright, no.
Well,
Patrol vehicle with lights on, so kind of concerned him from running east. If anything, he went west, or kept popping up south towards S8.
now they're talking. Maybe we'll
Okay, 10-1.
find out. Nah, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a normal guy doing his job.
John, code 610 East and Q3 Van 923. Westview 224 East 1st Avenue, across the Main Street.
It is dark here, and there's a lot of animals in this area.
Look at that. They just caught some people dumping trash.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Put it out there.
Melvin,
Blast
you
the
go
ass.
to 921 right now. 6 Adam.
921. Where's the 921?
Yeah, I'm just 92017 for these 923s here on 10th, but yeah, I'll make my way over there in about a minute.
Uh-oh. What was that? I missed that one. They did a description earlier. It was a male black. You know, I didn't catch everything.
6 Adam, just 92017 area. So far, UTL, and everything looks like business as usual. Alright, copy. We're over at, like the 14 in S. Alright.
Now what's going on in Palmdale? It sounded like maybe some gunshots or something out there.
I heard something by my house. And it was
Okay, got that.
probably
Nobody?
a firework or something.
Yeah.
That's what we heard tonight.
Nobody. Alright, thank you.
It sounded like a gunshot, but it wasn't firework or something.
Frank, you up? 607 Frank from Hooper, 93rd.
You know, it is a possibility that maybe he lives right around here.
Freeway level.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you heard that already.
We got you on board.
Sleeping.
Freeway level. So that's...
Did anybody see him actually bail from the car? Yeah, 265 Adam bail from the car. Okay, did he go into that actual lot just south of his car, or did he go down that driveway that leads to a different path? Frank and 683 Adam. Let's disregard the freeway level. That's all 911 B street level. So we can get them off.
I'm,
We don't want to get them off.
I'm afraid to even answer that one. What do you see when the Pillsbury Doughboy bends over? I'm not even touching that one.
Yeah, ain't for a mess either. So suspect gets out of car and runs this way. Straight south along this fence. And I'll just walk it until I look sight. Okay, and I'm following you.
Yeah, it looks like he's gone. Oh, nice. Donuts. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Well, we're out of there, folks. Okay, so at least one location where they heard gunshots, they were unable to locate them. But 10th Street East, that's a normal area for gunshots.
See, there's like 20 or 30 cars and trailers in that lot, and they're all retaining heat, so if he was underneath any of them, it's not standing out to me. Copy that, sir. We're now at 25th and S.
Oh boy.
Copy, sir. See you there.
Did you say 15 to 20 trailers? No.
Cars
Retain-
and
retain
yeah,
heat.
yeah. Now that's in. Oh, well, hey.
Occupying them for somebody.
That actually is kind of interesting. There's what they say something about cars and trailers retaining heat. If it's trailers retaining heat, there's usually a reason for that. And that reason is usually somebody growing inside of them. They may have just spotted somebody's grow. Oh, I don't know what's going up here. I see flashing lights.
About 264 Tom Wendy, how to handle any of the vehicles. That's 927 Sierra Highway, across the Avenue, Q26, start vehicle near Frontage Road on Sierra Highway to the ground. Appear to QC, performance of passerby in the long run area,
shit.
9290.
Oh, what was that? A structure fire or something? Or medical. Oh, they got quite a few, huh? Yeah. Oh well. Oh well, I'm going back to Palmdale. Palmdale's calling my name. I can smell the donuts from here.
You didn't inconvenience you to jump up the pair bus?
No, we'll go that way. We gotta go
Just
that
get
way.
out
We're going
and
that
walk
way
out for a
anyways.
quick second and see if I can find a misplaced ring. I went out there and got a burrito at that place. Carmelitas or whatever they call it. They changed the name on it.
Uh-huh.
Sold it,
No, boss lady's not with me tonight. She's home. We got the grandchildren.
20 Henry, you copy your code 3?
So she's home.
This guy Ken I was with, he was telling me a story about the ring. He ended up losing it. You don't know where it fell off.
Oh, really?
He had a cigarette out there by the wall in the backside of the restaurant. This ring, he's telling me his uncle had passed away and left it to him.
Oh, wow.
It was a natural ruby. It was huge.
I'll tell you that just by the 29th place, E3 the 921.
It was worth $6,000.
CP's been out his
Oh, wow.
27 running his front of location, knocking on doors, no weapons seen, off medication.
This guy came in from Oregon 2 years ago.
928 in Maywood, attention to your health. Any area unit is
Well. So it looks like it may be a little mellow tonight, which isn't a bad thing. That's kind of a good thing.
Air 21.
So what else y'all want to chat about while we're driving around?
Air 21, East LA 28 Henry, has the handle, 927H, 415 Valley, 931, 4754 57th Street, in Maywood, 4754 57th Street, from stated mother, fighting, woman sick, and no answer, call back, no weapons, NFB, arrow. Arrow, copy, 52,000. One 62, 1161, medical stable. 2700 West 120th Street, cross with Central Park Circle.
Huh. Wow. I guess. Well, what else can we speak? Well, you know, there are a couple other cases that, you know, we need to bring up pretty soon too. One of them is Gloria Huerta. She was reported missing quite some time ago, and the same Monique Figueroa.
Hey, sir, can I get a 926? There's a Sierra Highway, the frontage road just south of the station entrance. It's going to be owner's request.
In regards to his daughter, we actually got to try and get reports on that, because there's been so many different things stated that we really need to see reports and see what they have in regards to their investigation.
There's a sign right there. Is this one here?
Yeah.
Pull over a second.
On 183.
Just, I want to just hop out real quick. Just a little quick.
185, 183,
Over that ring,
Justine,
I want to just see if
2538 South Marquette
Oh
Avenue,
my God, here, let me
County
turn
Road.
around. You can't just stop up here while I'm away.
What the hell are you doing that for?
Jeff.
No, no.
He getting me stopping in the middle of the
Go
road.
in this driveway.
He gonna try and get us in trouble. I better turn on my lights so the popo don't come thinking we're doing something bad.
No, you don't need lights.
Yeah, we do.
Draw attention to yourself.
Yeah, well,
I'm just gonna. You don't have to.
no, I don't.
One by
Thanks, man. I'll make it real quick.
Let me see.
Just a quick second.
You know, it got for a while there where when I was listening to the scanner, even if I was sleeping, if I heard something, I would wake up
I haven't heard anything. I'll check for you.
when I heard certain codes.
Frank, we haven't been notified of anything. Temper. $33, 50 LS, 44508, Elm Avenue, Crest of New Grove.
Oh no, I had to stop real quick. He wanted to check and see if one of his friends dropped a ring over here. And he's gonna see if he can find it. What kind of donuts? I don't know what I'm gonna get till I get there. But I'll wind up getting a coffee and some donuts.
Eastside 20 Henry, making entry 475 457th Street, red light 20.
Where is it?
Outdoor Fire, Commercial Street at Walmart Street. Sorry, I have your Arizona plate. One from Adam King 24652. Never could right.
Avi's daughter was killed in a traffic collision on November 1st.
Squad 33 respond with the Quint on a sick ALS.
And there's been multiple stories to go around about what happened. So, you know, there was all kinds of different stories that came out about it. Sorry, buddy. And
I apologize.
it's okay. It's tragic, but we'll eventually wind up getting the police report on it.
They have really good burritos.
Oh.
It's the new school joint that just changed hands.
Sorry, but I'm The Krispy Kremes, I know a lot of people that like them, but I'm not overly joyed with Krispy Kreme donuts. My favorite is actually Monster Donuts.
Yum Yum's pretty good.
Yo, Yum Yums, that's where I'm going. I'm going to Yum Yum Donuts right now. Maybe. Because I didn't delete anything. But we're going to go back into Palmdale and see if we can catch a call out there. If not, I'll get a cup of coffee and some donuts and may call it a night and go relax. I know I have a couple appointments tomorrow. I don't remember what they are, but I'm sure I'll figure it out in the morning.
KLS 30823 San Martinez Road, Paradise Road. Trevor.
No, I don't think anyone's deleted comments. What are the comments? Is there a reason they would be deleted? It was very, in regards to AB's daughter, her name is Destiny. Very early in the morning on November 1st of 2020, she was in a tragic collision on Avenue K, west of Sierra Highway, where she went through a brick wall, and her car traveled quite a distance before it came to a rest.
They were notified, sir.
And she tragically lost her life. There has been multiple different stories about what happened. You know.
We go to 96th Street, Navigor 14. Let me know when you're ready for police.
There were, it was stated that and then it was stated that nobody was in the car with her. But that doesn't mean that nobody went into the car after the collision. That's what I'm wondering. If somebody actually went in to the vehicle after she had a collision.
For a parole compliance search, and it's going to be north of stage on 111.
We recently did a story on her death as somebody went over there and painted a mural in her honor. And her name was Destiny. She was a young lady, you know. But I know recently I spoke with law enforcement in regards to it, and, you know, it's hard to say what exactly happened that night. You know, wondering if actually maybe she got ran off the road
Student Squad 28, Justine, 800.
Or if she lost control. But we don't know exactly what happened.
The news guy's daughter?
Yeah. Yep.
Wasn't something said about 2 guys possibly cutting out there?
A guy and a girl. It was stated by neighbors that they saw a male and a female at the scene. That's what the neighbors stated. But then the physical evidence is stated to have been, she was the only one, she was the driver of the vehicle. But that doesn't mean that there wasn't anybody that went through the vehicle. I mean, there's so many different situations that could have happened. She could have been ran off the road. She could have been robbed. It could have been somebody that pulled over to help. There could be so many different reasons. We don't know exactly.
Only a station 264 on motivation code for 026. Disabled vehicle only no TV. Saturn.
You know, all we can do is pray and hope that somebody actually comes forward about that night. There were cameras around there, but we haven't seen any footage.
I got through with this on 3 of I think that's on the back of your somewhere.
And, you know, it was with what was stated. That's another thing, you know, that's what I was wondering too, if they were chased, you know, if she was chased. Wow, this is dangerous. That vehicle driving with no headlights. And he's going out that dark ass road. Wow. That's how people wind up in collisions. But, I mean, oh, anyways. So, the other, I mean, there's so many cases between here and Kern County. Between the Antelope Valley and Kern County, there's so many cases that are unsolved. But a couple of the local ones we're going to dig into pretty soon.
1222 North Fairfax Avenue. Unit 416.
Start talking to people in regards to Gloria Huerta and start digging into the Monique. You know, another one is Clothy. Her and her boyfriend were murdered. They were shot, and there were multiple people there, but apparently on that case also there's a lot of cowards out there because nobody has came forward really to say who shot them, and it happened out in front of a party. You know, they were sitting in a vehicle and wound up both murdered. Clothy and her boyfriend. She was aspiring as a model. Beautiful young lady that tragically lost her life. Clothy was one of my daughter's very good friends. And that family deserves closure too. Clothy. C-L-O-T-E-E. I will see about, putting it up on the page tomorrow. Yeah, it did get some news coverage. But we had a decent, size audience at that point. But we didn't have the coverage we have now, so maybe it'll work to our advantage to pull that case out of the woodwork again, of all of them. Start pulling different ones out of the woodwork and see if we can't get some closure for the families. My kids used to get mad at me because I wouldn't allow them to go to kickbacks, parties, And one of the reasons is because of all the shootings and stabbings that were happening at the kickback parties,
And David should have responding to Grand unknown of weapons. 11/550.
All right, everybody. Well,
Live person, squad 8, unconscious person, 8371 West Sunset.
guess where I'm at?
Station.
Fool, I didn't think about a mask, so I said I'll probably just stay here. I said I didn't even remember to bring
Oh. Wait, where are they? I think they're in the other car.
Good. I'll just
What do you want, coffee?
I don't know about that.
What you
Is
want?
that already? You go to bed with coffee in you?
Me? Yeah. What do you want?
I don't know. If you want to bring me back a minute, I'll take it.
Let me see. Hold on. I might. That's. No, not that.
I usually have a bunch of.
All right, I think. Hold on a second, folks.
Let me check on. I mean, positive. I might have one stashed here. Sometimes do. Oh, wait a second.
Oh shit! Oh, you got one?
Negative squad
What's that?
31. Injury
You
in
want
left
the rest of these? 'Cause I got
167
No, I got-
West
no, I got
South
boxes of
Orange
them.
Avenue. Cross of 70th Street.
149
Alrighty, everybody. Give me a minute. Give me a couple minutes, actually. I'm gonna go in and grab a coffee and some donuts, and I'll be right back out. And yes, I will get Boss Lady a donut. So give me a few minutes. I'll be right back, folks.
Go ahead for 93 radio. can you give me a little bit of update, reason, vital signs? Low BP or what? Chest pain 182, squad 182.
2, chest pain. 1025 West 3rd Street, class of Huntington. Five, squad 48, scopes breathing. 8221 Pioneer Boulevard, unit 132, cross of Waddell.
Station from radio confirming, Flores.
525 El Encino Drive, informant's father, Malaysian 50, wearing a gray jacket, gray sweatpants. DP's 390 and being very argumentative. DP's in his bedroom, tag 144. Squad 39, thick ALS, 9526, Wheelock Street, cross of Ford.
Oh boy. All right, I'm back, folks.
That's kind of flattering.
Here I am.
You know that?
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh.
It's always flattering.
No, that's definitely not the missus. She's at home with the grandkids.
What they do? Watch me come walking towards them?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. Yeah, I know.
Back between ALS 130, 130.
Oh, let me see here. Hold on. Oh, I think I gotta. Oh yeah, call back to Leah. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Hey folks, I gotta make a couple phone calls apparently. Apple called, my daughter called, my daughter-in-law called. So I'm gonna have to go off and come back on, everybody. Everyone have a blessed night. We'll be talking to y'all soon. I better see what they want. We'll talk to y'all soon. God bless you all. Yeah, I got her apple fritter. and I'm gonna get the grandkids wired too. I got them donut holes. Oh God, Apple, hold on.
Fort somewhere.
She's gonna get mad right now.